Weird stories about well-known historical figures. Albert Einstein, the genius behind the theory of relativity, passed away on April 18, 1955. You'd think the story ends there, right? Well, not quite. As it turns out, the journey of Einstein's brain after his death is as fascinating as his life. When Einstein died at Princeton Hospital in New Jersey, the pathologist on duty, Dr. Thomas Stoltz Harvey, performed the autopsy. And here's where things get weird. Harvey decided to remove Einstein's brain without the family's permission. Why, you ask? Harvey believed that studying Einstein's brain could unlock the secrets of his genius. So he did what any rational person would do, not really, and took the brain home. Yes, you heard that right. He took Einstein's brain home. Harvey sliced the brain into 240 pieces and preserved them in keloidin, a hard, rubbery form of cellulose. He kept these pieces in 2 jars, which he stored in a cider box under a beer cooler. It sounds like something out of a mad scientist's lab, but it's true. For decades, Harvey kept these pieces, occasionally sending samples to researchers around the world. Einstein's family, especially his son Hans Albert, was initially furious when they found out. However, over time, they reluctantly allowed the research to continue. Various studies were conducted on Einstein's brain, and while some claimed to find unique features, the results were often controversial and inconclusive. In the 1970s, Harvey lost his medical license and moved to Kansas, taking Einstein's brain with him. It wasn't until 1998 that Harvey finally returned the remaining pieces to Princeton, and they are now stored at the Princeton University Medical Center. So, the next time you think about Einstein's brilliance, remember that his brain went on a bizarre road trip of its own. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, was known for his larger-than-life personality and his love for adventure. From leading the Rough Riders in the Spanish-American War to exploring the Amazon rainforest, Roosevelt was always up for a challenge. But did you know that he continued to box in the White House? That's right. Roosevelt's love for boxing didn't end when he became president. Roosevelt had been an avid boxer since his college days at Harvard. He believed that physical exercise was essential for maintaining a sharp mind and a healthy body. Even as president, Roosevelt set up a boxing ring in the White House and sparred with anyone brave enough to step into the ring with him. One day, during a particularly intense match, Roosevelt took a punch to the face that left him partially blind in one eye. The punch detached his retina, a serious injury that would have sidelined most people. But not Roosevelt. He simply shrugged it off and continued his vigorous exercise routines, although he did eventually give up boxing in favor of jiu-jitsu and tennis. Roosevelt's injury remained a closely guarded secret during his presidency, as he didn't want it to be seen as a sign of weakness. It wasn't until years later that he revealed the incident in a letter, displaying his characteristic bravado and humor. So, if you ever need motivation to stay active, just remember that Teddy Roosevelt was literally boxing in the White House. Talk about dedication. Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister who led the United Kingdom through World War II, was no stranger to dealing with extraordinary events. But one story involving Churchill and a UFO sighting takes the cake for weirdness. According to declassified documents and testimonies, during World War II, a Royal Air Force RAF reconnaissance plane encountered a mysterious flying object. The craft reportedly performed maneuvers that defied the laws of physics as understood at the time. Understandably, the crew was spooked and reported the incident to their superiors. When Churchill heard about the sighting, he allegedly ordered it to be kept secret for at least 50 years, fearing that the public might panic or that it would undermine faith in the war effort. According to the story, Churchill discussed the incident with his advisor, stating, "This event should be immediately classified as it would create mass panic among the general population and destroy one's belief in the church." The tale of Churchill's UFO cover-up came to light in 2010, when the UK's National Archives released a trove of previously classified UFO-related documents. Among them was a letter from a man claiming to be the grandson of one of Churchill's bodyguards. The letter described the Prime Minister's decision to keep the incident under wraps, sparking renewed interest and debate among UFO enthusiasts and historians alike. If you enjoyed this dive into the strange side of history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Ancient to Now for more fascinating stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.